Good day, my loves. This is Love Tarot XOXO, and this is your general reading for the weekend of April 17th through the 19th. I'm going to do another general reading I got really good feedback last weekend from doing that. So whatever I see is what I will call. I will break it up between the different elements of signs, and I wanted to also just give you guys a special shout out, and just wanted to express my appreciation. Don't look at my nail here, it's broken. I wanted to really give you guys some thanks and express my appreciation for how you all have really just embraced me here on YouTube, on Instagram. I've gotten so many requests for personal readings, and I'm really eternally grateful for you guys entrusting me to be the vehicle behind the messages that are intended for you all. So wanted to say thank you. Please support my channel by hitting the subscribe button right below the video. Hit it right now, pause, hit it, boop, subscribe, yay, good job, thanks. If you have gotten a personal reading from me, then you know that I always pray over my cards. I give all reverence and deference to God, and I'm gonna do that right now. So if you could please bow your head with me. Father God, you are a God that reveals secrets. Lord, please reveal your secrets unto me. Reveal to me the secret and deep things. Let me understand things kept secret from the foundation of the world. Let the seals be broken from your word. Let me understand and have revelation of your will and purpose for the collective's life. Give me the spirit of wisdom and revelation, and let the eyes of my understanding be enlightened. Let me understand heavenly things. Let me speak to others by revelation. Reveal your secrets to your servants, the prophets. Let your word be revealed unto me. Let me receive visions and revelations of the Lord. Let me receive an abundance of revelations, and let me receive and understand your hidden wisdom. In your name I pray. Father God, Holy Spirit, archangels, do I have permission to proceed with the messages for the collective? Thank you and amen. All right, please remember that this is a general reading, and so the message is not going to resonate for everyone. If the message does not resonate for you, you can always check your moon, your rising, your Venus signs. If you don't know what that is, you can Google it. There are several sites that give you all the different placements that are in your chart, and you can take a look at those. Sometimes the sun sign, which is the sign that most people are familiar with, is not what resonates, so you can check them all out. Sun, moon, and rising. Of course, if you'd like a more personal reading, feel free to contact me. All my contact information and pricing is below. Remember also that the energies can be opposite, so we call that the cross watcher. If you hear what I'm saying, you say, that's not me, that's my friend who's doing that, or that's my romantic partner that's doing that. That is because energy is fluid and time is an illusion, as we always say. So energy picks up on energy, not on a specific person, not on a specific person or general reading. Also, you can cross watch if you are in a romantic relationship. You might be interested in looking at your partner's reading as well. April readings are up. I'll be posting May readings within another couple of weeks or so. All right, so let's get going. Let's see. Father God, Holy Spirit, archangels, could you please give me an oracle card for the general reading for the weekend of April 17th and 19th, 2020 for the collective? Thank you very much, Spirit. Thank you. And I got healing and longevity. One should strive to understand what underlies sufferings and diseases. Wow. Healing and longevity. One should strive to understand what underlies suffering and diseases. Buddha. Well, that's obviously relevant for right now. So I'm going to sit that card right here and we'll get the full message from the book. Now, remember I was telling you about the Buddha, the wisdom of the Buddha, which is this is what it looks like. I love these oracles, but sometimes they can be a bit deep, but they are really resonating as of lately. So it says, healing and longevity. What is the first truth, the noble truth of suffering? Birth, being conceived, being born, and springing into existence is suffering. Decay, getting older, failing in vital force, and wearing out the senses is suffering. Death, the completion of one's life and the discarding of the life's body, is suffering. Sorrow, lamentation, pain, grief, and despair. Experiencing loss or misfortune. That results in worry, alarm, woe, bodily ailments, mental unpleasantness, desperation are suffering, and disappointment. Not getting all that one desires as a result of living the physical life is suffering. In short, the 5 groups of existence are suffering. All-seeing and all-knowing, the white Tara glows with compassion and longevity. Her light of good fortune shines upon you no matter what suffering or discomfort you feel in the present moment. Take comfort in this serenity. This is what the card looks like. And she's draped in white. I guess that's what she's the white Tara, I assume. Take comfort in this serenity and take in the view from her lotus throne to see into the heart of the matter. So no matter what suffering you're going through, i.e. what's going on right now, they're saying to always take note of the positive things that are going on in your life. If you focus on the negative is what will shine through. But if you take comfort in the positive, then the positive is what will shine through. So I told you those messages can be a little deep. The underlying message isn't, but the way that it is written sometimes can be a tad bit deep, but that was a good one as well. So I do like those oracle cards. They're called the wisdom of the Buddha. All right, let's get started. We're going to start with water signs this week. Water signs, I didn't forget you guys. Remember, I told you I was not going to forget you because I just had a feeling y'all felt a little certain kind of way last week because it did you last. All right. Father God, Holy Spirit, Archangels, could you please give me a 3-card pull for the sign, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Please tell me what's going on with the water signs for this weekend, April 17th through the 19th. Okay, got the Hermit, we got the 6 of Pentacles. And I only read everyone reads their cards differently. I only read my card in reverse if it actually flies out, jumps out in reverse. Then I take it in reverse. All right, so we got the Hermit card, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands. And ironically, the Oracle card was a 6 as well. Oops. Ah! I just cleared the energy and I used the spray. I've used real sage sometimes, but oftentimes I use the spray. Please clarify on the card for me. And sometimes it makes things slippery if it's still just a tad bit moist on the granite. So, all right. The Hermit card is clarified by the Sun card. All right. Okay, so Cancer, you have something that was in the dark. Something that you were either pondering on or you had somewhat of a secret that you weren't revealing. There was something that you weren't sharing with others. It looks like this is pertaining to love, but now you're coming out of this darkness. You're coming out of this hermit mode, the seclusion, and you're moving forward. It looks like you are moving forward to make an offer to someone. You pondered on this for a long time. I got a 6. And you finally decided, which everyone is in hermit mode right now for obvious reasons, but you have finally decided that it is time to move forward towards this person that you have deep feelings for. This is someone that you were not giving 100, well, you weren't even really giving 50% to them. This is someone that you were what I would call, you were breadcrumbing them. And so it ended because of that. There could have also been a third party situation involved here because you may have been juggling between one man and another man, or one woman and another woman, or what have you. Okay, now there's 6 of Wands. But it looks like now you had this time to reflect now that everyone is having an opportunity to reflect on some things. And as you had this time to reflect, you are now attempting to come in as like a knight in shining armor. You're ready to have a new passionate start with this person. You regret a lot of things and you're realizing that you made some mistakes. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. You were selfish with this person. You were sowing seeds, but you weren't tilling the land. You weren't allowing the seeds to grow. And so now you're attempting to come in sort of like a knight in shining armor, and you're trying to push this forward. Now that you realize what you lost. Again, the energy could be reversed. Oops. So this is not you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is someone treated you this way. If someone could timestamp the signs for me, please, I would appreciate that. This is water. Yeah, this is definitely a situation, and it flew out like that. This is definitely a situation where there was a third party involved here. You're just having too much fun. You were having too much fun, and you did not think that, it would end up like this. But there's a Queen of Pentacles here, so there was someone here in reverse. Could have been loss of some sort of stability when you walked away from this person, or when they walked away from you. Stability could be money. It could mean someone moved out. Quite a loss here, though. Yep, Cancer card is right here. So you're ready to have a new start with this person. Those fell out. You're ready to have a new start with this person. Either you hurt this person tremendously or they hurt you tremendously. But there was definitely some sneaky stuff going on here. And juggling. But it looks like you're ready to have a new start with this person. Now, if this is not a love situation, if it's a career situation, then you have been jobless for a while, it looks like. And now you're going to get the job offer that you've been waiting for. Definitely. And it's going to pay very well. You may even have 2 different offers to consider. You can't go wrong with either one of these job offers. This is going to set you up in a position that's going to be better than what you lost. You lost something, again, where you were sowing seeds, where you were working hard to kind of get promoted or get to another level. It looks like you lost that job, or you were demoted, laid off, something like that. But you have something, you have a job offer that's coming in. And it's going to be a better offer than you could have expected. It's going to be better than where you came from. You thought that you had a great job. You had a good job. Now you're about to get a great job. A great opportunity. That's what I'm saying. All right, so that was the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Let's go with air signs. Let's go with air signs next. All right. All right. Could you please give me a big card pull for energy? Air signs. Air signs, April 17th through 19th, please. April 17th through 19th, air signs. All right, I got the Four of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles with the Two of Wands in reverse. So it's looking good so far, your signs. Let's dig a little deeper. Clarify the Four of Wands. All right. I was gonna keep shuffling. That card said, no ma'am, it's supposed to go there. All right. Okay. There's signs. Okay. Four of Wands. All right, air signs. For those of you who are single or who felt like financially you were secure, but you have been carrying a heavy burden, we'll go love first, okay? No, we'll go career first since I already started talking about that. For those of you who felt like you've been carrying a very heavy burden, you do well financially, but it's been a very heavy burden. There's some sort of a quick change that's coming in here. You've got communication that's coming in super fast and then the Tower card with it. So it's like something's gonna fall down, but something is coming in right after it. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, something's coming apart here very quickly and drastically. It's gonna hurt. But you're at the end, you're at the 10, so an ace is coming. This is something that's already been bothering you. It's like if it's a job, you did not enjoy your career. Or your job, you didn't enjoy your job. I'll put it like that. There was too much, it was too much for you. There's something that happens very quickly here that changes the nature of this situation. There's some communication that comes in and the building falls down. Now, anytime a building falls down, anytime there's an ending, there's always a new beginning. So that's what's happening here. You got a new beginning coming. Because you're at the 10, you got two different 10s, 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords. That tells me you're at the end of something. Then you have a Tower card. You're definitely at the end of something. You are in some sort of a leadership position. King of Wands. It looks like they don't pay you well for what you do. And you may feel, you might feel in some capacity like you do all the work. You do all the heavy lifting. Like even if you have an assistant or if you have someone who works with you, it's like you're doing all the work. So there's something that comes in here. It was a long time coming. This is kind of sounding a little bit like the water sign, which tends to happen. But this is sounding a little bit like the water sign career energy. Something comes in, it's been a long time. You've been waiting for this to come in for a long time, but it does, it comes. And you're gonna have two different options here. Be careful because one of these options is not a good option. And it's going to appear as if it is. It's not a good option. And whatever, one of these options, the one that you're supposed to take is definitely like something that you really, it's where you're supposed to be. There's definitely an offer coming in of some sort here. You get into fights and things at work too. Like, I don't know if you're fighting with people, stubborn people, but I feel like you're the leader. I don't know if it's like you're, the people that you're leading, don't want to move as quickly or don't want to do what you say, but they're doing it on purpose. It's like a stubborn, disrespectful kind of an energy here, okay? But yeah, you're gonna have a new offer. You're gonna have a new offer that's coming in here, and I don't know what to tell you as far as which one to choose. I would say this: don't choose the one that is, you know, about how much money. Choose the one where your heart is, because there's something here that you are really being pulled to. It's like soulmate energy. So I know that it's something that you are being pulled to. That's the direction that you should go. I don't see money associated with this though. What I see is enjoyment. What I see is, again, that's where your heart is. That's the one that you should take. That's the job that you should take, because you are definitely going to have two different options. It could even be that you're going to have another option at your current job. They may give you another position, for example, that pays much better than this other job. Take the job where your heart is. Do not accept the position of money. That's going to be a mess. That it's going to be worse than where you are right now. Choose the option that is about where you're drawn to. Follow your instincts. Now, if it's love, air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, you have a soulmate coming in here. Remember, I always have to say, I know I say it over and over again, but I have to say, you know, energy is fluid and time is an illusion. So even though this is for April the 17th through 19th, obviously that doesn't necessarily mean that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're going to meet your soulmate. You know what I mean? This is, though, the energy that's present, meaning it's coming sometime in the near future. This is the energy that is surrounding you, okay? But for air signs, if it's love related, if the message is love related for you, you have a soulmate that is coming in. And you've been hurt. You're tired. Like, you're just over it. You're so over it. And it's like suddenly someone comes in. It's a huge shocker. It's like communication comes in. I feel like this person's been paying attention to you, but you have not been paying attention to them, because I feel that you have been focused on your work. That's where your energy has been. So you haven't even been worried about love, but someone is worrying about you, and they're coming in. And it happens very, very quick. It's like it took a long time for this person to show up, but then they show up and it's really quick. This is not the type of energy of like, you know, okay, let's talk and get to know one another, you know, over a year, and then it's not that type of thing. It's like they come in and boom, there's this connection between the two of you. This is for single people. I'm not seeing anything from the past. This is for people who are completely single. This is new energy that is coming in. Specifically, I'm seeing fire sign energies. I have Queen of Wands and King of Wands, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy here. And that's definitely not slow-moving energy. So it took a long time for them to get to you, but they definitely are coming. I also see a Capricorn here and a Pisces, just as an FYI. But the strong energy for majority of you is going to be fire sign energy. Now, you are also going to have some options when it comes to love. I don't think that there will be just this one person that is going to be interested in you. I do see where you're going to have some other options as well. Be careful, because I don't feel that it is the soulmate that's coming in that's going to have some secrets, but one of your options here is toxic and is going to have a lot of secrets and just things that they're, you know, things that you question. It's like going to be surrounding them. You'll feel it. I definitely think that you'll feel it. It's kind of a thing of like, can I trust this person? No, you can't. That's the answer. You cannot. As a matter of fact, that particular person that's interested in you may like be dealing with a lot of different people. And I know for some people that's okay. Like for some people, they're cool with that. They're like, all right, great. You know, you date, I date, we date each other, we date other people. And, you know, it just depends on what, I don't like that. Me personally, if I get to the point where I'm like, this is just me, I know I'm strange, but it's like, if I get to the point where I'm, you know, consistently going out with you, talking to you on the phone every day and everything, I don't know. I'm territorial. But yeah, so one of those options, air signs, is not a good option for you. But again, I think that you'll feel it because you won't trust them. All right, let's move on. Let's do earth signs. 3 cards, please. Spirit. And Taurus was trying to come out there. 3 cards for my earth signs. Weekend of April 17th through 19th. Energy. All right. Nope, I don't want that one. Just one, please. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We got the Chariot, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. You got some kind of message coming in, Earth signs. Some movement forward here, definitely. This reeks of movement. Clarify the Chariot, please. Oh. Okay. Okay, Earth signs, you guys, there's a lot of movement here, interestingly enough, for career. I find that to be very interesting right now, but I'm seeing a lot of career movement. Even in my personal readings, it's like it pops out, a lot of career movement. Okay, so Earth signs, it looks like you guys have a promotion here on the horizon that's going to bring you a better amount of money, that's going to give you some sort of seniority or leadership, and you're going to be excited. You're going to be celebrating this, most definitely. You are ready to take this step forward. It's not coming as a surprise. I do think maybe you knew that it was coming, but it is going to come suddenly. In other words, maybe you thought, oh, I'm up for that promotion. I'll probably get it like in the fall, but you're getting it now. Or it's coming around now. You're hearing about it now. This is something that you've been working on, though. I don't think that this comes as a surprise. I think that's the message. Clarify the Page of Wands. I think that's the message that's coming in for you guys. Okay. Now, for you guys to get this job, it could be that someone else, unfortunately, may be losing their job. Someone looks like they may be getting X'd out of a situation here. It's not your fault, though, but it looks like for you to get this promotion, someone is going to have some disappointment and a loss. Yeah, but you're going to be happy. I'm seeing that this is for my King of Swords. Oh, well, you guys are King of Swords. No. We're doing Earth signs. This is for my King of Swords type people. So this is for, I always joke and say, the King of Swords uses his mind, or Queen of Swords. They use their mind for a living. And I know it sounds weird because like everyone uses their mind for a living. But this is like doctors, lawyers, accountants, business people, people who don't use emotion. You know, corporate execs, like people who don't use emotion in their daily lives of making a living. You know, a therapist kind of they use emotion, you know, an artist uses emotion. But not a king of swords, and that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see. Some of you aren't gonna want this offer. Some of you are not going to want to accept this offer, and I don't know why. It's not really telling me why. It could be because you realize someone else is going to lose their job here if you take the offer. I'm not sure. But some of you are going to take the offer, and you will be very happy with it. Clarify the Page of Wands for me, please. So this is for career, for Earth. All right, let's see. Oops. Yep. Yeah, someone's gonna be hurt when you take this job, and so it's either because they're losing their job or because you're leaving. But someone is gonna be disappointed and hurt because of this. So some of you guys, I feel, are not gonna accept the job because of that. It could even be some of you are parents and you realize this is gonna take away too much time from your family. And so you decide that you just don't want it. It's not good timing. Even though you thought it was something that, you know, you would want. Maybe this time that we're all kind of in reflection and respite, we're realizing, which is what should be happening. We're realizing what is most important, Earth signs. And you're like, yeah, the money's it's not even worth it for me. The promotion's not even worth it. What's important is my family. Yep, that's what I'm seeing, definitely. You realize that you enjoy this time that you have to develop bonds, things that we took for granted, and so you're determining, nah, I don't even want it. Now, if this is a love situation, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I don't think I said that yet. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn are my earth signs. Earth signs, if this is a love situation, you have someone that is coming towards you who is from the past, I believe. I think this is someone who was very selfish towards you in the past. And now they're coming and they're trying to make an offer to you, possibly a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And our signs, you're really like literally paying them no attention. None. You're doing your own thing. It's almost like you have ignited something within yourself recently that you realize, I don't want anybody else. Like, if, you know, I can do bad by myself, kind of a feeling. I don't see you accepting this offer. This is somebody who hurt you. I know it seems like we're kind of in a similar energy, because it's like the readings sound very similar to me for the general readings lately. But yeah, it's like, this is someone who hurt you. This is someone who had, you know, people on the side and everything, really had you in your head, just couldn't sleep at night, crying, praying, trying to do everything that you could to move on. Well, here they come back. They're coming back, and I don't see you moving towards them. As a matter of fact, you're not. You're moving literally out of the reading. Six of Swords. Oh, I forgot. This is my hologram, so you're not going to be able to see it. But Six of Swords, you're literally moving out of the reading. You're not going towards them. You're moving out of the reading. And I don't see them coming. I don't see them like following after you. Like, a lot of times I'll see, you know, a card is saying someone is moving out, you know, moving away from a person, and I see the person like following them. Or I feel that the person's going to follow them. I don't think they're going to chase you. If this person comes back, in all honesty, earth signs, this is my instinct speaking, and of course it's general, so don't make any life decisions based off of don't make any life decisions based off of a tarot card reading, period. But certainly don't do that based off of a general reading for the collective. But I'm not really getting the energy that this person is serious, and that I would put, which I think you know that, and that's probably why you're paying them no attention. It could be a water sign. I don't know if I said that. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, I definitely saw was in the reading. Heavy Cancer energy, by the way. But yeah, I'm not really liking the feeling that I'm getting from whoever that is that's coming back for earth signs. All right. And last but certainly not least is my fire signs. Father God, Holy Spirit, Archangels, could you please give me a 3-card pull for my fire signs? April 17th through the 19th. High Priestess in reverse. All right. Fire signs. I'm a fire sign. High Priestess in reverse, like secrets are coming out. If you are an energy worker, if you are, for example, a tarot card reader, or if you're going to seek one, someone might be finding you out. Someone might be discovering that you're doing that. Or if you are a reader, you may be coming forward and letting everyone know, I am not. You will just see my hands. But yeah, it's something that you're doing in secret that is of like some sort of energy work. Someone is either discovering who you are, making a connection, or it could even be that you're an energy worker, you don't share what you do to the mass public, but then like one of your loved ones finds out that this is what you're doing. I got the High Priestess in reverse, the 6 of Wands, and the Fool card. Verify the High Priestess in reverse. So if it is career related, I don't know why they give me all these cards, y'all. I be trying to keep the readings Short, sweet, and to the point. It could also be, if you're an energy worker, you're deciding that you don't want to do this anymore. Whatever you're doing for a living, it could be that you're deciding you don't want to do that anymore. You're deciding that you want to do something else. It could be something else that does not pay as well, but it's like a brand new beginning. It could even be that you're going into energy work. It could be that you're walking away from your 9-to-5 job to go into some sort of an energy working, healing type of job. Therapist, like I said, you know, clarify the 6 of Wands. Because I'm getting the sense that this is something that's going to help other people. Yeah, I get a sense that whatever this is, like you may be changing career paths and doing something that's going to help other people. High Priestess. Something where you are respected. It's something that everyone doesn't have a mind or a willingness or ability to do. I'm not taking that. Something having to do with communication too. You could be an orator, like I said, a therapist. I'm really getting therapist very strongly. It's something having to do with really caring about people and seeing the best in them and helping them to see the best in themselves. Definitely work related that I'm seeing here. It's where you genuinely love and care about people. Definitely a High Priestess, but this High Priestess is in reverse. So for some reason, it's making me feel that you're being like found out, like some secrets are being discovered of some sort. It could even be that you're finding out yourself, you know, that this is what you're capable of doing. Because I think whatever your position is right now in terms of career, is back to that King of Swords type energy that we just talked about in the Earth signs reading, I think it was. Where you use your mind right now, but you want to use your heart. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You want to start using your heart. Definitely something having to do with communication here is the change that you're making in terms of your career. Clarify the 6 of Wands for me. Tell me about the 6 of Wands. What's going on with the 6 of Wands, please? You're going to like really help people. This is good. It's a good career change. Yeah, and it's like you're doing something in secret here though. For some reason you don't want people to know, or you don't want someone to know, someone specific to know. But it looks like they're gonna find out. This is gonna gradually build to you making a significant income as well. Like you'll get grounded here. You could also be trying to keep the person you could be trying to keep this from could be an air sign. You're afraid someone isn't gonna accept you. If you make this change, you're afraid someone isn't going to accept you. Why? That's interesting. That's what really makes me think that it may be some sort of an energy worker, a tarot card reader or something, because of course, there are people who have their judgments and their opinions and tell all kinds of false truths and, you know, are ignorant to what tarot card reading is and whatever. We're not even going to get into all that, but you understand what I'm saying. But it looks like you're hiding something from someone that's going to come out into the light, but you're afraid of telling this person that you want this new beginning, or afraid of sharing with the masses or telling someone specific that you want to do this because you're afraid maybe of what they're going to think of you. Now, if this is love related, this is someone coming back in, trying to spark communication with you. Could be an air sign doing this. It could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Doesn't have to be. When I call out the signs, it doesn't have to be. Some people get so attached, like, oh, well, this isn't me, because it doesn't have to be. Besides that, 9 times out of 10, you don't know everything someone has in their chart. But if I'm being honest, I'm not seeing strong love energy here. This is really more so attached to life choices and possibly career choices. I'm not seeing a lot of love here, but if you must have a love reading out of this, again, I do see someone coming possibly back in with some communication. They're being real low key and kind of sneaky with it though. What they really long for is, again, like the Six of Wands energy is like knight in shining armor. Like they want you to really respect and revere them, so to speak. They want to get back to a place where you guys were happy together. And you're going to take your time with this. I don't know if you'll take them back or not, or if you'll take them seriously or not, but you're really going to take your time with this. That's not what they're doing. They're ready for a new beginning, and they are, you know, really kind of ready to put in the work. Eight of Pentacles. But definitely communication coming in from, it looks like someone from your past here, if you must make it a love reading. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you guys, for my fire signs. Last but not least, I had to do you guys last this time because I did you first for last week's reading, and I didn't forget. So that's what I'm seeing for my fire signs: Aries, Leo, and Sagittarians. Let me see, what do I need to tell you guys? I felt like there was something that I needed to say, but I guess I've spoken enough. The reading is now at 41 minutes. Listen, if you guys need me, if you want a personal reading, please feel free to email me at lovetarotxoxo@gmail.com. I am booking personal readings. I do recorded readings. I do FaceTime and Skype readings. I'm not always available for those, but some of my clients that I have a relationship with, I do those for them. Otherwise, all my pricing and information is below. Also, as soon as you finish watching this video, I'm sure you subscribed, right? You click the button and subscribe. As soon as you finish watching this video, I would ask that you please go over to Instagram and follow me at LoveTarotXoXo on Instagram at LoveTarotXoXo. And stay safe. Enjoy your times with your family. Remember to stay home, disinfect everything, wear your mask. Everybody stay safe. I have to see you here. You see what I did there? Every weekend. If no one else has told you that they love you, please remember that I love you all so very much. All right, so I'll see you guys soon. Love. Bye-bye.